All right, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far. If I sound a little funny, it is because I am still sick. The person that gave it to me found out today that it is bronchitis. So the fact that I'm almost over it, like on my own, is actually pretty awesome. If it continues for like a couple more days, I'll just go ahead and go to the doctor and get some antibiotics to take care of that. Anyway, I did not want to miss the Saturday artshare. It's my favorite stream of the week. And I really missed talking to you guys, yapping to you guys, of course, and hanging out and looking at some awesome artwork. So here I am. I am back. But anyway, if I happen to cough, I do apologize. I do have a lozenge in my mouth to try to prevent that. So let's go ahead and let's hop on over here. Thank you to everybody. Oh, my model's not running. Haha, hold on. Let's turn on the model here. So I'm not just staring like a serial killer at you guys. That's no fun. Anyway, I'm super excited that people still, of course, didn't forget about me, and they posted their artwork, which makes me super happy. So, starting off strong here, we have Jupiter Planet. Jupiter wrote, "These all involve my OC, Jadiana. She used to be my main character. First is just some random doodles of her. Second, her at a ball she had to attend. She's the crown princess of the empire." I know, right? It's a strong start here. Third, her walking the town with her friends. And fourth is aura farming. Hell yeah. So the first one here, we got her like having a bunch of different expressions and like, just inner monologue and stuff. They think they can beat me. Cute. I need that bad. Yeah, I like that expression. That's awesome. Uh, Yawning, I've been doing that like a lot lately. My sleep schedule is completely fucked. Like I've been sleeping so much, but I needed it. But yeah, I love the expressions. I don't know why I'm always a fan of like the simple eyes where it's just like the line and the little dots. I always think that's like really effective. Going on to the next one here. This is the one that she's supposed to go to because she's the crown princess, but she does not look like she's having a good time. You can definitely tell by the expression. That whole shape, though, geez, that is a nice shape that she's got going on there. She looks like almost like an upside down like wine glass or champagne glass. It's really pretty though. I really like it. Yeah, it's a really good design. They did a good job of having her and her dress like more saturated than the background. That way, the similar colors are not competing. So they did a really good job with that. I love like the shimmer effect on the dress and on the these things. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, super pretty. Let's go ahead to the next one here. This is her walking the town with her friends. We got some perspective going on. Always super difficult to do. Like also like drawing characters like walking or moving is like way more like intense than of course having them in like a standing pose. So and this is done traditionally too, which makes it even more impressive, of course. We can see the different personalities of the characters, of course, as well. So this is really cool. I like this. Showing the showing their OC out and about in the wild, just doing regular stuff with their friends. It's really cool. Oh yeah, this is a really nice angle. It almost looks like someone's either like looking out from like a balcony down in the street, or it's like maybe like a camera or something that's like pointed this way. It's almost kind of like almost like a fashion shoot kind of like angle because they do that sometimes as well, which is really nice, really dynamic. Hell yeah, the aura farming one. I like this. This is awesome. Very definitely has a ton of like energy to it, of course. I love the halftones across the face and for the shading. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, the reverse hashing looks awesome. It's kind of like a sketchier like DBZ aura kind of thing. I like it. Looks awesome. I always love Jupiter's work. Jupiter's super good. Alrighty, so that was everything from Jupiter Planet here. Jupiter is obviously very talented. I absolutely love seeing their work. I think it's cool that every single one of these images were one of their OCs, so you get to see multiple aspects of them, and they did a really good job of mixing up the variety there. So if I don't take as long as I usually do on these, also you have to forgive me, guys. Like my throat's still pretty sore, so my yapping is a little limited. Next up here we have Mitsuki. Mitsuki wrote, "Hello, missed last week because I accidentally didn't finish any piece last week. Hey, that is totally okay. No worries. I'm glad to have you back. One, the culprit struggled with the pose for like 2 weeks. Two, I'm surprised I pulled off this angle. Hey, I do that all the time where I'm like, wow, I actually was able to do this. Three, tried traditional again. And four, rendered one of the traditional sketches. Heard you were sick. Get well soon. Thank you so much, Mitsuki. I really appreciate your concern. Hell yeah. Ooh, this is cool. The culprit struggled with the pose. Yeah, I could see that. It's definitely a difficult pose for sure. I love this like flame effect that you have going on back here. It kind of reminds me of the when Sukuna has Itadori's body and he does that little like flame arrow like attack. Looks really cool. But the hair is like really neat too. Like I love like the glow effects that are like coming off of it. Love all the details on the character. Always had like super cool like character designs. I really like it. Ooh, nice. This is the one that we were talking about where they weren't sure about how they pulled off the angle, but they did. It works really well. I can see it. See the pages like flying everywhere. I really like these like sketchy style ones you've been doing where they're like where like the gray shows through with the texture. I don't know why, but I think that looks like really good. Looks like really neat. Um, you know, it's like definitely a different rendering style, but it's not necessarily like I wouldn't dip, make it like any less impressive than your regular rendering style. But I imagine this is a bit quicker to pump out images, but it looks really good. I really like it. Ooh, traditional stuff here. We got some frames with like some of the characters like personalities here. We have like the this smug like and then over here like this one's like nervous and you got it like coming out of the frame, which is really creative. I really like how you incorporated the frame into like what they're feeling here. And then Chloe down here is like, I don't know how I feel about this. So that's awesome work. I love it. And there's the rendered one of that last one, which looks like really good. So I guess it's kind of like almost like an embarrassed or they got like caught like doing something and they were trying to be sneaky and the person caught them. So I love the overlay of the diamond textures that you have going on here. That looks really cool. Yeah, it looks nice. Looks really good. The expression's really good too. Fantastic. All right. Well, that was everything from Mitsuki here. As you can see, Mitsuki is also extremely talented. They have a VGen. Of course, once I have money, I will be hitting them up for a commission. So you guys should do the same. All right. Hey, I know this person. Next up, of course, we have Nympha here. You wrote Happy Artshare Day. Hey, I love Artshare Day too. It makes me super happy. I finished the newest EP episode of my comic. I just love the scenes glow up the most. And the second is my result of our Draw Pokemon from Memory stream with Kazu. Ooh, that probably sounds fun. Oh man, I should do that with you guys one day. I think that would be fun. Even though, like, I don't know shit about, like, any of the new Pokemons, because I haven't, like, played it in, like, forever. But, I still think it would be fun. Because I'd have to come up with, like, random stuff, because I would have no idea what, like, these new Pokemon look like, so. Hell yeah. So it looks like the one here on the left is the glow up, I would see. I'm assuming that correctly, I hope. Because I can definitely see the improvement here. We have Inuyuzama and Raisu here, being super cute. You have quite the intoxicating yet familiar scent. Have we met before? Probably another timeline. Make sure to hold on tight. Well, I can't. But yeah, it does look. It looks like way better here. You can definitely tell that you're like more confident with what you're drawing in the scene. There's definitely a lot more of like this like fog going on here in the older ones to kind of like zero in on it, but you're like, yeah, I don't know about this. But here you can definitely tell that you've leveled up and you know absolutely like what you're doing. It looks fantastic. The hair has much better like structure and everything. I love it. Looks really really good. Yeah, I mean, hell, I do it too. Don't even worry about it. Sometimes it's not even shame. It's just literally like I have placed too much space on this image and I need to cover it because I'm not going to draw all that. So fog. These are amazing. I love these. Yeah, this one's great. Yeah, I don't think I could draw any of these from memory myself and have it be like even like remotely correct. I don't even know what some of these are, so this is amazing. I love this. Hey, it's hard when you're like on the spot, you know? Like also like drawing things from like memory is a lot more difficult than it seems. Like there's certain things that I can draw pretty well from memory. Like I could draw Spawn from memory without too much issue. I could probably draw Spider-Man from memory without issue, but like they're both like very like similar characters. Like I don't even know if I would get like Pikachu 100% like correct like trying to do for memory. Or I might be able to do like Squirtle, I think I could do Squirtle from memory without issue. But yeah, these are great. I love like the cracked out eyes on this one here. This is so cool. All right. So that was everything from Nympha. As you can see, Nympha is super awesome. Has a great personality. Super awesome webcomic here. You can go to their Twitter here, and they have a link to their webcomics, so make sure that you give it lots of reads. Make sure that you share a lot of their stuff. Oh, so I haven't watched Kamen Rider yet, but I did start watching that new anime that's out on Crunchyroll. Have you seen that? Where it's like, it seems like every character wants to be like a person from Kamen Rider, but they're just like regular ass people. But it's like, it's super funny. God, I can't remember what it's called. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Here it is. It is called Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. It's so goddamn funny so far. It's so good. I've only watched like 2 or 3 episodes and I love it so far. All right, speaking of Kazu, we got Kazu up next. Kazu wrote, "Thanks for the art share. One is the VTuber Mo Coco Abyss card, experimenting with using brighter colors and colored rim lights. Two is Ninomai Anias, experimenting a bit with atmosphere and lighting. Three last was draw Pokemon memory from challenge I did with Nympha. Shin Kamen Rider, which is the movie retelling of the OG, free on Amazon Prime. Alright, let me make a note. I'm going to do that on the other screen here. I'll put it on my desktop. I'll put it in. Hold on. I'm going to do this real quick so I don't forget. I mean, I used to love like Power Rangers and shit, so Kamen Rider looks like it's like right up my alley. I also know that Mouse is like super into Iron Mouse is super into Kamen Rider too. Alright, Shin Kamen Rider. Hell yeah. I'm also a fan of like when people do like the rider kick in like other things like anime and stuff like that. Alright, back to Kazu's work here. Oh, this is so adorable. I love this. I love using the pink as the shadows here is really awesome, and then using the bluish green here as the rim light looks like really awesome, really good color combinations. I'm a fan of doing of course like lighting and colors like this. It is really difficult to do like lightly colored things and have it like not look too overdone, too saturated. So you did a really good job with this, Kazu. You did an awesome job. There's a lot of areas of rest. You've got the background is nice and desaturated, even though it uses similar colors. So that is very well separated from the foreground. In the character, it's extremely uwu. I really like it. It's very cute. I love the band-aid on the hair. I think that's adorable. All right, let's check out this one here. This is the other VTuber you guys told me about. I still need to check them out. But this is like a super adorable scene here. I definitely see what you mean, like working with like the atmosphere of the drawing. Looks like you did a really good job of making it, giving it like that hazy like sunlight look, like they're sitting on a park bench, just like I'm assuming this is their little avatar for like their chat or something here. It would be my guess. Okay, so they've got like a little thing on their leg here. I was like, why does the knee look like that? And then I just realized that it's a stocking on this side. My brain just like derped out there for a second. But I really like the light coming through the trees. You definitely nailed like the cozy, nice day in the park atmosphere. You did an awesome job with this. All right, let's check out your Pokemon here, Kazu. Ah, all right. Some of these look pretty close. Like this one looks really close. Uh, for some reason, I feel like this one is kind of close. I don't know. They're cool. You guys both did a really good job because I would not be. I don't know what any of these are, so I would have just drawn something completely random. I would none of these would have looked like this like whatsoever because I would have been like I have no idea what these Pokemon are because I haven't played in so long. I heard the new ones like a massive like disappointment. Like it's like a waste of money, which really sucks because I used to like Pokemon a lot like when I was younger. So all right, next up we have Firedog Studios. They wrote, "Thanks for the share. I'd like to invite some friends. Ooh, I hope these friends actually posted, and if they didn't, that's okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow them to see if that will encourage them to join if they did not join." So Excuse me. Hold on one sec. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, I guess because Nintendo owns it, but it'd be super cool if they had a like a Pokemon VR game. Would be like hella awesome. I'd play the shit out of that if I had like a VR headset. I'd be a Pokemaster. All right, we we got the fire dog here, howling, and a whole bunch of hiragana that I don't remember how to read here. This looks like Date Masamune here. I can at least recognize that. So I'm imagining this is supposed to be some sort of dramatic scene of them howling out, maybe like a some maybe like poetry, and then Date is like, "What the fuck?" That's awesome. And then we got this purple cat here. I think we established that this was from like the latest chapter, like the Poppy Playtime. I think it's the cat from that, I believe. But oh yeah, and this also looks like the Date that's from Sengoku Basara. If you guys haven't watched that anime, it's something about a sun. Hmm. Yeah, I had started to learn Japanese, and I was doing it really consistently for a while, and then I just stopped. So now it's like pretty much all gone. Truly sucks. I think I know how to ask like where the train station is. It's like Eki wa doko desu ka or something like that. Something like that. I know Soko is like there and Doko is like here or where or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. I need to pick it back up again. And then we got like our blue guy here from Poppy Playground. A little less terrifying. This one looks like I'd actually like go up and maybe pet it, in peril. So looks pretty floofy. Yeah, exactly. This is like a slightly more approachable version. And then we got this one here looking like maybe they're going into like the Avatar state or something here. Got some fire, got some water going on. Maybe this is some earth back here and the wind is blowing. They got a pretty hefty frown going on here. Looks like this frown could possibly even go like all the way off their face. Nice, nice. All right, so this is everything from Fire Dog Studios. Make sure you give them lots of support. I love that they are posting, pretty consistently with our art shares here. Makes me really happy. I love to see people come back over and over again. It's the best. Next up here we have Spooky Tonico. Myself, insert OC Gwendolyn, the unmasked bro who is a villain character, and finally corrupted monster source. And I also made a Cameron the person's Ghostface meme. I would love to make a collaboration with him on YouTube one day. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, so the self-insert character is like a modification of the Amazing Digital Circus clown chick. Man, I have seen so much non-safe for work like art of this character just pop up on my feed, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a kids friendly show, but I don't know. I mean, I guess like I can kind of see the appeal, I suppose, because like Harley Quinn's pretty hot, of course. I think it's her like super like hardcore like northern accent that makes her like super cute, but you know, maybe it's that crazy exciting aspect. But yeah, this looks really cool. I like it. This is like a much darker, like more unhinged version, so it's perfect for Tanako's like art style. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. Bro, who is a villain character. So this is one of the villains here. This looks really neat. I like this. He's like super beefcake. I like how you can definitely tell that they're like lurching forward. They got like a big ass like cannon thing going on here, kind of like a cyber demon from Doom. I love that they have like the see through kind of like capsules things going on here. That's really cool. I like this. This is awesome. All right, then we got Monstersaurus here. This is the corrupted version, right? He said, "Yeah, I've been called many things: a freak, a monster, the devil. Now I embrace it." So this is Monstersaurus being like, "Yo, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go whole hog here, and we're just gonna like tear people limb from limb. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a real good time." And I love like the little energy like crackles around him, to see that he's ready. He's got the good like stance, like he's about ready to like, charge or pounce and start hitting that rip and tear. This is awesome. Well, let's check out this meme here. It's monster time. Shits and pissed himself really hard seeing fear itself, Monstersaurus. Stu let Riley go real quick. That's funny. I like this. Alrighty, so that is everything from Spooky Tanako. Make sure you give them lots of support. They are trying their best to make their Unmasked series a reality, and we will continue to work hard and show off their work and give them encouragement until that reality is realized. All right, next up we have Ministar. Welcome back, Ministar. It's been a minute. Actually, remembered that I could draw. Oh, this is super cute. This looks like it says Staria, kind of like Daria, but with like stars. This is like super super cute. I love this art style. It is very very adorable. They look very like huggable and squishable and soft, and I like that. They got the little star in the one eye, which is really adorable. I love like the orangey yellow here on the side to cut them out a little bit more, and then they did a good job of picking more pastel-y like saturated colors versus the background, which is really saturated. So they did a great job with that. Oh, this one's adorable too. Oh, Penny and Composar. I love the freckles, the little elf ears and everything. These characters are all just so cute. These would be really cool as like stickers or like acrylic stands. I think that would be like a really good like avenue for this type of artwork, or patches. Patches would be cool too, like maybe the characters like heads or like things like this. Hey, what's up, Kazu? We went over your stuff. It was good stuff. I really like you and Nympha's attempts at Pokemon, because I don't know who any of those Pokemon are because I haven't played so long, so I think they look awesome. I think you guys did a great job. But anyway, that was everything from Ministar. Ministar has an adorable style here. I cannot wait to see more of your work. But yeah, if you're watching this, Ministar, definitely consider maybe taking your OCs and making them either into stickers or maybe like patches or something like that, or acrylic stands. I think they would sell like really really well. All right, next up here we have Pensy. Pensy is super cool. Um, they are at the doctor's office as far as I'm aware, so let's wish Pensy also to get better. Nobody likes getting sick. So I found out the person that got me sick has bronchitis, so I'm assuming that's what I got as well, because I gave it back to them. So now they're sick again. So yeah, I'm getting over bronchitis. I have been raw dogging it, other than like Mucinex. So I think I'm almost done with it. So I feel like way better. Like I don't feel like I have to sleep all day, that kind of thing, and then cough my brains out and be gross and snotty. Anyway, Penny wrote, here's some new ones from Inktober and more on the way. I hope you like. Of course I like it. Oh, we got a super cute scene here of this looks like his vampire femboy character, Alex. Looks like they are making out with a handsome fella that they just turned, or at least had a little Capri Sun slurp. Just a sip of that boyfriend there, just a little bit. I hope he tastes like cute. Nice, I like it. And then this one, they said, I remember they posted in Discord and said that this was kind of based on one of the Gengar evolutions here. So you can tell from like the tongue and the eye and the little like Gengar actually has like these little like kitty ear things going on here, which is like super cute. I like this here. She's probably asking somebody out to prom. She's like, "Will you go to prom with me?" And they're like, "If I say no, you'll murder me, right?" And they're like, "Maybe." That's my head canon for this image here, but they also might be distracted by this and might just say yes right away. So, all right. Next up here, we have another vampire character here with abs for days. They are 900% abs, which is awesome. Hey, if I had abs like this, I'd also wear shirts like this. I'd be like completely unapologetic about it. Be like, so I noticed you noticing my abs. Do you like? Do you like? Yes. You can't touch them though. Oh man, I used to have some abs. That was a while ago. One of these days, I'll get my slutty waist back, and it'll look like this. And I'll just wear these like little half shirts. All right, and then we have the black and white version, which is also super cool. You know what I mean? We got some film noir abs now. All right, and they put, sorry. Oh my god, I have to catch myself. They put two more here. Have to put up my other two safe work that I did this week. Succubus and Mothman from my spoopy list. I appreciate that you're doing things from my spoopy list there, Pensy. I think what I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to try to be back to streaming normally. And I think on Monday I want to take a vote to figure out which spoopy image or to make into a big into a final image here, because we're like already halfway through the month here, and me being sick like really kneecapped my time here. So I would really like to finish something for Spooktober at least. But yeah, I'm not distracted at all by this image whatsoever here. I'm just like, she's got a really nice smile up here. It's real cute. Totally nothing else to look at. I don't know what you're talking about. My response wouldn't be muffled at all for any particular reason when responding to her. But yeah, this is like super cute. All jokes aside, really awesome work. I know that this character's been like absolutely like popping off for them, so I'm like super happy with that. Oh, this Mothman is so fucking cute. Holy shit, that's cute. I really like it. This is adorable. Like, I would love to have this like Mothman as like a little floofy friend that I could just go over and like nuzzle with. It's so adorable. I love it. That's like way cuter than my Mothman. My Mothman just has abs. that's his that's his one defining feature. All right, so that is everything from Pensy. As you can tell, Pensy is super talented, super awesome here. They are one of the nicest people in my community as well. They have commissions open. Make sure you get them lots of support. If you guys want to, if you're new here and you want to join my Discord, just DM me or send me a message on Twitter, and I will send you the link and I'll approve you right away so you can come hang out with us and have a good time. You know, it's a really good place. You know, we give each other as much support as we possibly can in there. Alright, so moving on to the next, we got SJM, my recent artwork, a Sailor Moon Halloween outfit, my OCs Nikura and Sally, and an outfit idea with a medieval and fashion twist. Just so everyone knows, my Blue Sky account got hacked, and for some reason, I can't sign in, so that got me upset. No, that sucks. Ooh, let me get some water. That's a good idea. I do need that. Since my throat is kind of raw still. Alright, so we got a reveal here. Ooh, I like it. It's the reveal of the finished version of their Fox character. We have Vixen and we have Chelsea here being super adorable. I really like this. This is cute. Hell yeah. And then this is a fancy outfit for Sailor Moon here. I love your fashion designs here. You do a really good job with it. I really like it. It looks very like appropriate for like maybe like a sailor get together where they have like a ball or a dance or something like that. I don't know too terribly much about Sailor Moon. I used to kind of like watch it a little bit while I was waiting for like Gundam to come on like Toonami. I liked Sailor Mars the best just because she was like, she didn't take anybody's bullshit and she just like roasted people like without little provocation. So she was my favorite. But I know Havoc really likes Sailor Moon, so she tells me about you know, the different arcs and whatnot, especially about the villains. You know, she loves to tell me about the villains, so not totally biased as far as that goes. And then we have Nikura and we have Sally here. Yeah, the VHS for one of the movies as a kid and completely. Oh my god. So that's how I watched DBZ originally. So I used to watch a little bit of DBZ on TV, but you know how they only played like the same 5 episodes for like 3 years straight. So I used to go to the mall and buy the DBZ VHSs, which only also had like 5 episodes, and like half of them were them like standing there or screaming at each other. So yeah, you know, don't feel bad about dating yourself because I'm probably in the same age range here. Like my very first anime was Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, and then I think the second one I watched was Venus Wars, and I saw it like back in the day on like the Sci-Fi Channel. Hey, Petsy. I know VHSs were terrible. I'm sure my parents like probably have like all the VHSs I used to have. Like I used to also collect the Ninja Turtles like animated series and the Ghostbusters animated series VHSs. Oh yeah, Nausicaa. I still love Nausicaa. It's amazing. I actually didn't even know that Nausicaa was a Ghibli movie until much later in life when uh, Princess Mononoke came out in theaters. because I hadn't watched any other Ghibli movies since Nausicaa, because like I just didn't look into it because we didn't have the internet for a while. Like the internet was like a newer thing for me, which is also dating me like really bad. And then when we did have internet, it was like the horror story dial up with like the awful noise on the computer, and it took like a whole day to download like one DBZ JPEG. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of wish that I scurried away those VHSs from my parents, so I could have kept them in like good condition and maybe like sold them to like a collector or something. So, well, I'm glad you can make it, Pensy. We just went over your stuff. Of course, awesome as usual. I wasn't totally distracted by that one demon succubus one whatsoever. I was telling everybody that I would have a very much muffled response for reasons. So all right, awesome. Let's get back to the artwork here. So we have Sally and Nikura being super super cute. I love this. I love that one is like cowboy theme, the other one is like Native American theme. Very very cute. She would love that. Oh yeah. And then this one here is medieval fashion with a twist. They have a big old heart sword up here, which is like really cute. This is awesome. I love it. Lots of like different layering going on here with like hearts and some beading and some underlace. Nice stuff. Nice work. And I'm glad you got your blue sky back. That makes me happy, SJ. I'm sorry that happened to you. Alright, next up we have Rainbow Dog from Carla K, who is super, super nice. She's one of the new people in our community. She's very awesome, very wholesome. I love that she has joined our community. She's been very helpful to other community members, so that makes me happy. She wrote, I think I should introduce my character. Oh, I loved your Mothman. I want to hug your Mothman, like, all the time. Like, I want your Mothman to, like, be my friend, so I could just go over and hug them. Carla wrote, howdy, hey, I'm Carla K, and I'm a dog shapeshifter. I have a lot of excess transformation magic that makes my colors change constantly. My ears float, and I can just grab them down and throw them, they bounce. Oh, that's so cute. I love that you gave an explanation for your OC being so colorful. That's an awesome idea. That's kind of like my VTuber being a Kwanzaa VTuber, so I can have different like themes and I can have different appearances and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to making my next model. But yeah, their artwork is like super adorable, and they do animation too, which is like really really good. Uh, they like rig it and whatnot, which is super cool. So I really like this. I love that their puppy dog ears are hearts. That's absolutely adorable. The fact that they could float is like super cool. That's a really awesome idea. You could do a lot of like expressive things, of course, with like the ears being able to float and being able to like throw them and have them bounce and whatnot. Love the accessories. I like this one here. This one's like, oh, I'm this color today. Like, I guess I have to roll with it. Nice. I like it. That's adorable. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea too, Fancy. Oh, so while I've been sick, since I pretty much can't do anything else, I've been playing like a shitload of Cyberpunk 2077. Holy fuck, that game is so fun. It's so good. I've been just running around and doing every gig and every side job I possibly can. Uh, and I haven't even met up with what's his face? Not what's his Takamura or whatever. Like I was supposed to meet him at the diner, and I'm already like level like almost 40. And I'm like pretty chromed out already and everything. So I'm pretty fucking OP. I've got my I've got Dying Knight now all like maxed out as like my main weapon because I really like that. I pretty much just use it all the time because I'm so used to like how it like aims. But yeah, it's awesome. I'm also going the route where I can most of my skills are like hacking involved, so I can just like pretty much like destroy everything even before they like get a chance to shoot at me. So I don't know. I really like it. I definitely plan on getting Phantom Liberty, and I also plan on doing a Nomad and a Corpo run because right now I'm doing Street Kids. So anyway, sorry. Back to her adorable artwork here. I'm sorry, Carla. I got super distracted. I just wanted to gush about like how good it is. Oh yeah, fighting cyber psychos is fun. I didn't realize until this last mission that you can keep them alive because Regina was like always like giving me shit for like killing them, and I'm like, how do I not kill them? They're like ridiculous. Like they're gonna kill me if I don't. And then I realized you could leave them at 1 HP, and I'm like, fuck, I could have been doing this the whole time. Regina can still kiss my ass, but still. Anyway, this character is super adorable here. I love the super like lime green frames and piercing. There's a chip that makes them knock out instead of dying. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, the heart like doggy ears are so fucking cute. Like I really like it. It's super adorable. Let's go ahead to the last one here. Ooh, this one's really colorful and it's got like some watercolorish textures kind of going on here. This is really neat. I like this one a lot. This one's like really expressive, and it looks like it could be like a profile picture, like a PFP, or like it could be. This would actually look good as like one of those metal prints that you can get. Yeah, it's super super pretty. So that was everything from Rainbow Dog here. As you can see, they are incredibly talented. They are super, super nice, really fun to interact with in the community. They also do animations, so make sure you check them out for that. They have a VGen as well. I was actually going to look into maybe getting some like animated emotes from them, since I don't know how to animate yet. Uh, I will learn eventually, but I was thinking maybe I should get some of my things from the people in my community when I have money, you know. That way we can have like emotes and like rewards and stuff, and it'll be like super fun, and you guys can also participate and get some scratch from me. So it all works out. All right, next up we have Thunder Kid. Because I don't have much to share once again this week, here's fan work again. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Everyone should be obvious. Also, no Superman can win. Oh, ooh, we got a debate going on here. If you look at his feats and skills throughout DC lore and consider Goku's desire for a fair fight and other flaws, you can make a fairer case. I see that, I guess. Anyway, shit, what is this from? I've seen this cartoon before, and I don't remember what this is from. I'm also old here, Thunder Kid, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I like don't recognize everything. So, damn, Pensy, that's crazy. See, like I just felt so bad that every time I sat down to try to draw, I was like, no, I'm going to sleep. So, oh, I found out I have bronchitis. The person that gave it to me, I ended up giving it back to them, and then they went to the doctor, and it was bronchitis. So, I'm just like, well, I just been raw dogging it with like Mucinex, so and soup. But yeah, these are really well done here. Uncle Grandpa. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen this cartoon before. Nice. Hell yeah. It's really well done, really solid. I like it. I like it. Then we got Daft Punk here. We got both the two members' helmets like fused together here. And then, of course, you have the one side in silver and the other side in gold. So that's a really cool, creative idea, way to do it. Like it, like it. I also am a fan of Daft Punk as well. That one animated video that they did with the team that did the Galaxy Express or whatever in like Harlock and whatnot. That was like super cool. And then this is Danny Phantom question mark. I hope I'm guessing that right. Kind of looks like them, right? I'm pretty sure it's Danny Phantom. Again, I'm not like super up and up on these like cartoons here, so I do apologize, Thunder Kid. This is nothing against your art skills, because as far as I can tell, this character looks just like the character, so you did a really good job. I'm just old, so I know like old cartoons. This I don't know. I really don't know what this is. Somebody in chat's gonna have to tell me what this is. But this looks hilarious whenever it's from, so. I love it. I love like the super simple eyes. The blank expression is always funny. SUCC suck. I don't know what this is from. Anyway, that is everything from Thunder Kid here. Thank you so much for posting your fan art. I appreciate that you're posting things even though you said you didn't have anything new, but that's totally okay. You guys are more than welcome to post your older artwork, your sketches, your works in progress. I want to see your entire art journey. I want to support it, and I want to cheer you on the whole time. So, don't be afraid to put older things or to put like, sketches or if you just want to do ideas or if you have like music videos, just anything creative. So up next we have Daniel King Jr. They wrote, "Thanks for the tag and artshare. Hey, you're very welcome. Here are my latest artworks." And Daniel is just nonstop killing it, just pumping out like these like OCs like left and right, really putting in the work, and I really like to see it here. This is one of their OCs that they recently redesigned, looking really cool. Hell yeah! Looks like a tougher version of Nightwing. I really like it. Nightwing got that booty though for all the fans out there. This one's really cool too. I love that they've got like the kind of like the there's a character in God of High School that has like kind of like the ox horns here, and it kind of reminds me of that, which is really cool. I love characters like this. So it looks like they're definitely like really scrappy. They get into a lot of like tussles and fights here, as you can tell by their like a little disheveled, and they're wiping a little bit of blood from their mouth, but they're like, "You ain't shit. That was nothing." And then we got this one here with the glorious booty. These kind of poses like from behind are definitely difficult to do, so you did a really good job of making sure that the anatomy's like where it needs to be and everything. You did a great job. Like it. Oh yeah. Booty. And then we have a fan art of Veronica Mayday from Hell of a Boss here. Definitely appreciate this. Veronica is super hot. That is super cool, super cute stuff here. Did a really good job with it. I really like it. Got her personality showing through as well. They knew what they were doing when they made Veronica, so. All right, so that is everything from Daniel King Jr. here. They have commissions open as well, so if you want commissions in Daniel's iconic style here, get some thicky characters. Daniel is your go-to. They're also really cool, and they pump out a lot of artwork, and I really love to see their progress. And we're gonna watch their dreams come true and help them out with that as well. Next up here we have After B Animates. Before I redesign Speedy or Speed Demon for Has Been Season 2, here's my art of Speed Demon so far. Cool, so we got the first one here. Nice. I love like all the like, splotches of like swaths of like paint and stuff that they have going on here. I love that they have like a little like chrome background here and kind of goes along with their race car themed character they got going on here. Sorry if I'm like reaching for words here, guys. I am still feeling it. Let's go ahead to the next one here. We got a design for the car. Got hell of an engine, of course, like sticking out the top here. It needs like some serious ventilation because it's got some serious horsepower going on. Or maybe some sort of demon power or something. Maybe it runs on hellfire. That'd be really cool if it had like some like really hot blue flames like coming out the exhaust here. Then we got a little. I love this. Speedy, can you please take anything seriously? Res, too serious. That's awesome. I love this. This is a great meme. Fantastic. I love every second of this. Alright, and then we got like almost like a trading card kind of view here. First edition. That's awesome. That's a really good idea. I'd love to see this like explored more. So when you have like merch from this, you can go ahead and sell it like this. Maybe with like a holographic finish would be super cool. So that is everything from After B Animates. They are super awesome. Make sure you check out their YouTube. They have a lot of YouTube animations. So make sure you support them. They do their own voice acting as far as that goes. Alright, let's move on here. We have Krill92 art. They wrote, "Thank you for the tag, man. Hello, I'm Krill, and this is my art." So they have a manga / comic where they have like kaijus and robots and like a kaiju theme. Ooh, stretch. That's a good idea. Let me go ahead. Stretch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Spency. I appreciate it. So we got this like super cool. This one might be one of the robots here. It's got like the Gigan or Gigan, however you say it, from Godzilla, like bladey arms here. So I'm a fan of that. It's really cool. It also has like the single eye thing going on here. So it kind of reminds me of like Gigan. Gigan's my favorite too, just because he's like completely ridiculous. He's got bladey hands, and then he has like a rotating buzzsaw in his stomach, which is just like super wacky. So I love Gigan. And then we got this character here who's definitely got like a whole range of like expressions here. They got the flaming power mullet going on. They are ready to party at any time. Hell yeah, I love it. And then oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, please don't make me do like ooh or I'll die. I will surely die. I also die on the inside. I don't even know why I put ooh on there. That's my own fault. I guess I'm a masochist. We have Gertie and Moon here. This must be one of the kaiju that they have in their series here. Really cool. They have like a double-bladed sword thing going on. They got a shield as well for protection. And they can fly, so they have a hell of an advantage here, which is really neat. They look like they'd be very difficult to fight. They might even be able to like blow their opponent back with like these like giant wings. I could see that happening, with like Godzilla movies. And then they have their lizard kaiju here as well, ready to chomp down and bite, take you out. All sorts of like spikes and spines. They look like they might be pretty powerful because they have lots of like veins going through their body. Hell yeah. This looks like a vicious kaiju. So that was everything from Krill92 Art here. They have a comic here, so if you want to check out their comic, make sure to go to their page and support them along in their journey. I can't wait to see more of your artwork here and watch it grow. Alright, next up here we have Mishu. They didn't write anything, which is totally okay here. But we got some masked guys here. It looks like they are maybe doing some sort of like investigation or something going on here. It kind of reminds me of the robot detective from what is it called? Megalopolis, or not Megalopolis. Something like that. It's an anime. Kind of looks like a little bit like Astro Boy, but there's like an android detective, and it kind of reminds me of that. There's also a so in one of the Street Fighters too, I think there's a guy that has like a metal face like this as well. So cool stuff. Well, thank you so much for submitting your artwork here, Mishu. Oh my God, words are hard. Can't wait to see more from you. Don't be shy. Make sure that you participate whenever you like. I will show off your artwork here, and we'll give you lots of support. So thank you. All right, and here is our final one here to end strong. We have my buddy here, Zazabeos. They are super, super cool, super fun, very supportive person, and they have comic books. So here's my latest art, the Princess of Death, Persephone. Yeah, exactly. Super hot. I love it. I really like the scythe here. The scythe is cool. It's got like this like, where you could like handle it in like multiple spots, like either on this side or that side, which is really cool. Loving the leather jacket here. They have such shiny eyes. They're like, look how cute I am, but I'm also the Princess of Death, so don't forget that. Awesome work. Love the jorts, the cut-off jorts. It makes me happy. Great stuff here. Zaza does awesome artwork here as well, so make sure you check them out. They do a lot of like art shares and stuff like that. You should hit them up because they're like super nice. Maybe you guys could do like either like an art trade or like a collaboration where you have both your OCs in one image. I would love to see that. I think that would be like a super cool idea. Or like, or just drawings of like each other's OCs. So I think that would be a great idea. I'm going to reload this page here, make sure I did not miss anyone. I would be very sad if I missed anybody's art, so I'm going to take a little scroll here. So far, so good. Yep, we got absolutely everybody. It's going to be a little shorter today, of course, because I'm, still recovering. But hey, you know what? I'm here. This is my favorite stream of the week. If anybody's new here, so what I do is I do a pin post on my Twitter every single week. You can post your artwork, your music videos, anything creative that you would like, and I will feature it on... That's funny, Betsy. I will feature it on stream. We'll make sure that we get your work out to everybody, get eyes on it. I also have a Discord if you would like to join, where we're very supportive of each other. We're going to work together to make our dreams come true. So, like I said, if you would like to join the Discord, just give me a DM or DM me on Twitter. Either way is totally fine. Let me pop on over to the lobby here so we can wrap up. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and putting up with my sick ass on stream. Really appreciate it. You guys are super awesome. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get back to my regular streaming schedule starting Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend here. I really appreciate you. I will catch you on Monday. Bye bye bye.